Hi, my name's Carter Fawcett. I'm a student filmmaker out of Orem, Utah, and I am the editor and producer of Fishing Trip. So the basic idea for Fishing Trip just kind of came about because me and some coworkers who unfortunately couldn't be here today for their busy schedules, but we wanted to get together and we wanted to shoot a short. There was a little film festival coming up locally that was doing a scary movie thing, and so we decided, hey, let's write something and put it into this scary movie festival. Celtx actually played a really important role in our film because of the script writing and the breaking down of the script. The script writing portion of Celtx is great. It's free. It's awesome. And so we wrote the whole script in Celtx for beginning to end. And then when it came time to kind of figure out what it was that we needed for the shoot, we went through and we were able to break down the script with Celtx and figure out exactly what we needed, which was important because for some of the shots we had to be in water, and so we had to have certain props and certain equipment so that we could make that happen. The most difficult stuff that we did was the stuff that was in the lake, and it's hard to tell in the shot, but that lake actually really isn't that deep. It's probably about waist deep. And so what ended up happening is we got our actors in these boats and they couldn't row out because the boat was bottoming out. And so what we had to do was we had to pull the boats out far enough so that they would float. And then we had to basically carry our actors out to the boat, or one of them put on waders and walked out to the boat. And that took a lot longer than we thought it was going to be taking. And once we were in the boats, that was a whole nother experience too. We had to have boat wranglers that were holding the boats on the sides to make sure that they were in the shot correctly. We had a shot boat that we had our cinematographer and our director on, as well as our audio guy. So we had to hold all these boats together while the waves were going to try and get all of these shots. And it proved really difficult to do, and it took up a lot of time, more time than we thought it would. And because of that, we ran into the problem of losing daylight because we shot this all in one day, over 12 hours. And so, when we got to the end, it ended up being a lot darker than we wanted it to be, but we made it work with some color grading and some other stuff that we did. So we had this generator, this gas generator that we had brought. We ended up having to carry that thing probably about a mile round trip, and it was probably 50, 60 pounds trying to roll that across the ground. So it was pretty difficult to do, but in the end, it ended up being a really cool experience to have a generator, because we had fog and we had lights and different stuff that really made that scene at the end of the film really awesome. Our special effects work was subtle, but it did a lot of stuff for the story. Me and the director and also the producers and our cinematographer, we're very much into practical effects, with digital kind of being a backup for things that we might not have been able to do in real life. And so the shot where you have our actor flying out of the boat, we actually shot that in the boat. We were in the water. We had people holding the sides of the boat, and we had a big rope harness attached to him that we yanked. And so we pulled it and he jumped out. And then later in post, we had our VFX guy basically rotoscope and draw that out so you couldn't see it, which is really cool. And then we did some other cool stuff with visual effects, as far as with the ghoul when she disappears behind the person. We did that mostly in camera. We just had her drop down, but there was a frame or two where you could kind of see her head and you could kind of see her dropping down, and it just wasn't working. So what we did was we had our VFX guy again kind of rotoscope the back of her head out so that she just disappeared, and it looked really great when it was finished. All in all, it was an awesome experience, and we were so excited when we found out that we had won the first challenge for the Seeds competition. In fact, when we initially had put it in, we really didn't think it would win. I mean, there was a ton of awesome videos that were on there and a ton of awesome talent, and so we're really just super grateful and really excited that we were able to win the competition and to be able to kind of show off the talent that we have, the talent that our actors have, to all you guys. So thank you.